Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Understanding Your Life and Love readings. And I'm sorry, I was going to go live stream, but found out because it's a new channel, I am unable to live stream from my mobile device, which I need to use in order to do the energy read the way that I'm going to be doing it, which is I'm going to be doing the reading and painting the energy. So that's what's up. So I'm going to have to record it and then upload it. Bummer. So anyway, these were the stats. I said after I did all of the monthlies for August that I would go back and see which videos had the most likes and comments and then do different topic readings. For instance, this one is going to be about the heart chakra, love and relationships. So it could be any kind of topic, whatever I feel guided to do. And whoever had the most likes and comments would get the extra readings. So this is the list, and the outcome is Leo and Cancer are tied 10 to 10. So the first number is the comments that were on the channel at this point, and the second column is the likes with a total. So I was just going to go by likes, but I figured if people are commenting, we need to count that too. So continue to go back and like and comment on your videos because we're still early August and I can still do more topic videos for this month before I start getting into the general reads for September, which will be a little later in a couple weeks. So right now I'm open to doing just some miscellaneous readings on energy reads, in other words, for different whoever's participating the most. So we are going to start with Cancer. And I didn't know I'd have to do two, but it's funny because I brought two canvases for, I was only going to do one and I brought two. I didn't know why, and now I know why. So I'm just going to adjust this a little bit, this stand. Oops, almost made the whole stand fall off. You guys work with me a little bit here or have a little patience, in other words, because I have not done these kind of things on my YouTube before. I have another channel, but we don't do these kind of things on my other channel. So, yeah, we have to get used to the style. Let's see. And I am hoping that once I set this up, it's all good, because the fact that I'm not going to be able to look at this camera while I'm doing this energy read, because I'm actually going to be doing a painting of the heart chakra for Cancer. And remember, this may not be for everyone. Obviously, every Cancer that in the world is not going to have the same exact issues going on at the same exact time in 365 days of the year. So I always set the intention that I reach as many people as I can for every sign. So I suggest you listen for a while. If it sounds like you, it's for you. If it doesn't sound like you, it's not for you this time. Try for another time that I come on. I do my best to reach as many people as I can in my audience, and so that's how it is, guys. Take what resonates, and what doesn't probably is resonating for someone else. I'm just adjusting the light here. So let's get started with this, because apparently I need to do two of these. So that's the other thing is, I'm gonna have to sit off to the side here to do this painting, so that's going to be a little awkward, but let's see what we got here. So right now I'm just tuning in And I'm going to start getting into the energy of the heart chakra, doing a heart chakra, which is the energy center for love and relationships. We all have 7 main chakras that are energy centers in our body, and each chakra goes with a different area of life. And this one we're doing, I'm feeling guided for love and relationships, the heart chakra. So as you know, love and relationship can be, everything is a relationship to you. Whether it's a human, whether it's your relationship to life, a relationship to money, relationship to fun, relationship to your dog, your where you live. Okay, you get the point. So I'm just going to start with a little bit of this beautiful iridescent white, and as I'm starting to work, I'm going to start tuning in. So the heart chakra, and the heart and the chakras go around and around slowly in a clockwise direction. So I'm just kind of feeling out the heart chakra for Cancer, for today, August. We'll just say for the month of August 2019. What do I need to share with Cancer for August 2019, the heart chakra? And what I'm hearing is it's time for you to really start digging in deep into your heart chakra, meaning that is where your heart and soul lives. That's where you, when you come from your heart, you're usually coming from a place of who you really are, and opposed to your head, where that could be who you are, definitely, but it would be more analytical. It would be usually more logical. Not to say that that's always the right answer, and sometimes it is what we need to be listening to. But the heart center is that place of love. And what I'm hearing is get in deeper with that place of love. And I'm just going to start putting down the colors as I'm getting the messages to do so. And this is my lovely, what do you call these things that you're supposed to put your paint on? I can't find mine at the moment because when we moved here, I don't know where it went, so I'm just using a plate. So I'm going to get started with this. Getting in deeper in the heart chakra. Now, mind you, I'm not a great artist. I'm just going to paint what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing get some depth. So if you can see this, we're talking about the depth in here. Because there's some deep, dark areas that don't feel good, but you've been ignoring them. And what happens when you ignore these deep, dark things, you start getting these little spikes of energy that start deadening your ability to love. And Cancer is another water sign, an emotional sign. So when you are quite emotional, things can affect you more than people who aren't as emotional, and that's not good or bad, it just is. And the thing is, when you start having these little spikes that you haven't dealt with, it might lighten up as we get closer to the surface, like this paint is. Like it's getting lighter as we go along, okay? So it may not appear on the surface that you're having these spikes of sadness or negativity. I'm hearing pessimism, okay? When I'm telling you this, I'm getting messages for you, okay? So I just want you to know, like, I'm not like creating some story here. I'm hearing a message. And what happens is, as you are, you know, having this kind of spiked energy, because it's starting here. But if it's really deep and you don't really know that it's affecting you that much, and it stays deep in the core, it may be really dark and hairy deep down in here. So it could be something old or something that you've been allowing to stay in your life, or patterns that you allow to stay in your life that just, it's real sticky here. And it's real deep. Like if I could go through this, it would go deeper and deeper and deeper. And it will just start affecting your life a little more and a little more. And the reason is because as this continues to thicken and not get healed, more starts to come out, because you can't just always hold it there. It can't just stay there and be buried there and not affect the whole thing. So it'll come out in layers, okay? You see how we've already got 2 layers going? So say you continue to let this thing go, you don't face this emotion, you don't face this difficulty, you don't face this thing that has bothered you maybe your whole life, maybe the last 3 years, maybe the last 3 months. It feels old though. Feels like it's an old pattern. It will just continue to build and brew until it starts coming out, leaking out more and more and more in layers. You see how these layers are going? So you don't know how much will leak out or when it will leak out, but inevitably it leaks out. And what I was saying was, Cancer is a very emotional, tends to be emotional, because Cancers are sensitive, and that's another reason why they're also highly intuitive, that it starts to not only mess with your love and your life, but it starts to weave through the love and the life and the darkness. And what happens is you start feeling like a different person. You're not totally, your heart chakra has these other energies that are affecting it. So when I'm being guided to make these waves, and it feels like emotional ups and downs. And these emotional ups and downs can very well be because of these blockages, these little spikes, these little energy blockages that your emotions have to weave through because they're in the space. Okay? So this is interesting because it's just showing that pattern. So you do have the ability to really love. You do have the ability to really love. But what I'm hearing is that, sorry, I'm getting a brush. Whoa, that's not good. What I'm hearing is when you do love, because you have this all of this going on, I'm hearing the word tainted. It gets tainted. So you're giving love, but the thing is, the love that you attract in your life and your way of expressing your love might come with some jealousy. There might be emotional outbreaks, because remember, your emotions are weaving through all of this. And you see how the energy starts to get, that word tainted comes in, because you can love and you do give love, but you also tend to give love to people who don't deserve your love. And the reason is because you're coming from a place of tainted love. So you settle and you allow people to sometimes walk all over you, or maybe you just don't get in the relationships that are as respectful as they can be. And like, you have all this love to give because you see the potential in people. You see people's goodness. You see people's potential. And one thing to learn is to not fall in love with potential. Because a fact is, everybody has potential. But not everybody cares about being in their full potential or living in their full potential. So don't fall in love with potential. It's time to recognize who people are and not make excuses for them, not see only the good in them, and disregard the things that are not acceptable, because it ends up this, like, tainting your ability to love fully and also disrespecting yourself. So what I'm hearing for you to clear this up, to clear up this darkness down here, because I'm feeling it, to clear up this darkness down here starts with healing. And healing starts with facing yourself, facing this deep sadness, this deep darkness. And one thing I'm hearing what you can do is to say to yourself, do you ever hear yourself saying, this always happens to me, or people always do this to me, or, I don't know why I always this, but people always do that to me. Notice those things that you say people always do to you, because these are patterns that you've allowed in your life. And the first thing you need to do is face and embrace the things that have hurt you over the years. Look back at your relationships. What has hurt you over the years? Because it's time for you to take that and face it. And the first thing I'm hearing for you to do is not allow anyone to do that anymore. Don't allow anyone to do that anymore. You have to stand up for yourself. You have to make the decision that this isn't happening anymore. And I'm putting so much white light. We're doing some white light healing on your heart chakra. And you are going to start standing up for what feels right to you. And so let's shine the white light on all of this stuff that you've allowed to gather in your heart all these years. The parts of you that think you're unworthy, that you have to put up with this crap. The parts of you that allow yourself to put up with the crap because you don't need to put up with the crap. The part of you that gives yourself permission to make yourself more important than anyone else, especially people who don't fully support you. Now, as I'm saying that, I'm seeing this person, this partner of yours, saying totally they support you. They do this for you, they do that for you. But you know what? You in your heart know what they're doing and what they're not doing. And what I'm hearing is financial support ain't enough to make it okay. Financial support is not enough. Emotional support, healthy support, being there for you, helping you, working with you, helping you out is support. But not just like, hey, I'm bringing home the bacon, or, you know, you're just crazy, you're just being that way. No, don't listen to that crap anymore. Don't listen to that crap anymore. You know it's crap, and you need to love yourself. And as you do that, as you start facing up to those things that you know are not right and hurt you, like, you really need to fess up with this. I don't care how long this person's been around or not. You need to be honest with yourself. Is this person really healthy for me? Is this person, if I could have a choice, would this be my choice? Probably some of you are saying yes. Some people just like to be in the drama, be in the pain. They think, because that's what you're used to. But if you can be one of the people that really listen to this guidance and take it to heart and know it's time for me to heal, it's time for me to have respect and the love that I want. Some people don't know how to love people. They haven't learned. Equal partnerships, then you know, if you want to better your life, it's time you insist on, first of all, loving yourself enough to heal it. Really loving yourself enough to heal it. And allowing yourself to know yourself what love is, what self-love is, and self-care is, and honoring yourself. Because if you don't allow it for yourself, nobody else is going to do it for you. If you continue to allow others to not give you everything you need, emotionally, mentally, even spiritually, then you're allowing people to continue to be the way that they've always been, and they're just going to think it's fine because you've allowed that, and they think you like it because you don't speak up, you don't say anything, and if you do, you let it go. You just keep allowing it, so they just keep doing it. They know eventually you'll just go away or shut up. But look how beautiful your heart chakra is looking with the thought of not putting up with that stuff anymore. With the thought of seeing or hearing how you could love and respect yourself and stand up for yourself, and either people are going to jump on the bandwagon with you or they're not, and be willing to let it be either way. Either way, it's good. Either way, it's good. You give people the chance to support you like you want. If they don't think that they need to do anything different, why should they? Well, who wants to do the extra work if you don't have to? And if you're not asking for it, why should they? But look how beautiful your heart starts transforming just even thinking about it. So I'm affirming you start feeling this love and healing for yourself. Allow the white light to infuse into your heart and start healing deep inside. And allow the green healing to start helping you to understand what you need and stand up for yourself because you love yourself and you want to feel great. And then see the pink love starting to grow and support. That's you supporting yourself. That's you loving yourself. And it has to start with you. Nobody can make you feel loved. No, yes, it helps. It helps when you feel that dizzy, giddy kind of love. But it won't be sustaining. You love yourself. You want to heal yourself. You send white light to those things that make you feel bad, that have hurt you, the hurts in your life. Start sending white light to it. Just imagine white light flowing in deep into your heart, into all of your hurts. I just want you to just take a deep breath and close your eyes for a minute and imagine white light being sent deep down into your heart and just filling your hurts, your pains from past, present, and all times. Any pain, remembered or unremembered, known or unknown, just affirm that white light is healing any old hurts and pains, remembering to breathe. And see the white light circling around and around, getting bigger and bigger, healing your heart. And affirm, I am love. I am special. I deserve to be loved. I am lovable. And I am loving. Take a nice deep breath. And swirled into that white light, see a layer of beautiful emerald green swirling through, healing all those hurts and pains and helping you to stay strong, to stand up for what you want and who you are. And then see gorgeous pink love light swirling deep from in the bottom all the way where those hurts were, swirling beautiful pink until it gets bigger and bigger in your energy. And just feel yourself loving yourself. I love myself. Say it. I love myself. I love myself. I am worthy. I love myself. And I'm going to challenge you for this month of August and for the rest of your life. But let's start with this month of August. Every morning, look at the mirror and say, I love myself. And then say, I love you. Look at the mirror and say, I love you. Put your hand on your heart. Say, I love you. I love myself. I love you. I love myself. And do that every day for the month of August and see how powerful that work is to look in the mirror and look at yourself in the eye and tell yourself that. Because you do that, I can guarantee you, you will feel some things coming up that have been very deep inside of you that you may not even remember. But you are so worthy and worth to know it and feel it and be treated like that, and to flourish in your love, in your relationships, and in your life. Many blessings to you, Cancer. Peace. Have a great August.